Right from our class 8th or 9th, we grow up believing that graduation is the benchmark using which the society identifies us. In fact, there's nothing wrong in this because once you grow up, you understand that there are various job options that are available where graduation is basically the cutoff. Hello and welcome to Knowledge Enables You, and in today's video we are going to see that what are the graduation options available for a person who has completed his class 12th in science. Let us move back a bit. When a person completes his or her class 10th, the person has to select a stream for study in class 11th and 12th. Now, what are the pointers which the person needs to keep in mind in order to make this selection? For this, I've already made a video, and the link for that particular video I've given in the description box of this current video. You can go and watch it over there. Now, say you have selected science as a subject in order to complete your class 11th and 12th. When we say you have selected science, the options can be either you have selected physics, chemistry, biology or PCB, or you might have selected PCM, that is physics, chemistry, mathematics. There are certain students who also select physics, chemistry, biology as well as mathematics. So in today's video, we are going to mainly highlight on what are the graduation options which are open in front of you if you're either from PCB or from PCM. So let us see the video. If we look into this table, the table clearly tells us that what are the graduation options available for a person who has completed his class 12th with PCM or physics, chemistry, mathematics. So the first option is Bachelor in Engineering or Technology, which is a 4 years program. There are multiple disciplines you can choose from. Eligibility for getting into Bachelor in Technology or Engineering is the person needs to have a high percentile in his class 12th in PCM. Admission procedure, if we talk about, there are multiple national level as well as state level entrance examinations which are conducted every year. The person needs to clear this examination in order to get into this particular stream of study. The second option is Bachelor in Science, in short BSc, which is a 3 years program. Again, there are multiple disciplines out of which a person can choose in order to complete his BSc. The eligibility criteria for getting into a good college is the minimum of 55% marks in class 12th with PCM. Admission procedure for BSc is generally direct admission, merit-based direct admission, but in some cases and some universities we may have entrance examinations. The third graduation option is Bachelor of Architecture or BArch, which is a 5 years program. Eligibility criteria, just like Bachelor in Technology and Engineering, the person needs to have high percentile in class 12th with PCM. Admission procedure is same as that of Bachelor in Technology or Engineering, that the person needs to sit for either a national level or a state level entrance examination, needs to clear that examination, and based on the score, based on the rank, the person will get an admission into Bachelor of Architecture. Now on the screen, we are seeing another table which talks about the graduation options for a person who has completed his class 12th in PCB or physics, chemistry, biology. The first is the person has an option of doing an MBBS. MBBS stands for Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. This is a 5.5 years program. Eligibility criteria is the person needs to have a minimum 50% score in his 12th with PCB, and the admission procedure is strictly through entrance examinations. The second career option is the person can go for BDS, Bachelor of Dental Surgery, which is basically a 4 years program. Now, the person, in order to be eligible for BDS, the person needs to have minimum 50% in his class 12th with PCB, and the person needs to have English as one of the compulsory subjects. Just like MBBS, for BDS also, the entrance is only through clearance of entrance examinations. The third career option is BHMS or Bachelor in Homeopathy Medicine and Surgery. This is again a 5.5 year program. Eligibility criteria is the person needs to have a minimum of 50% score in class 12th with PCB, with English as one of the mandatory subjects, Again, there is an entrance examination for this particular course. The person needs to clear the examination for taking an admission. The fourth career option is B Pharma, which is a 4 year course. Again, the eligibility criteria for B Pharma is the person needs to have minimum 50% score or above in his class 12th with PCB. For B Pharma, there are various entrance tests which are conducted. Direct admissions in some universities or colleges is also possible. The option number 5 is Bachelor in Physiotherapy, in short BPT. This is a 4 year program where the person, in order to become eligible for this particular program, has to secure minimum 50% marks in his class 12 with PCB with English as one of the compulsory subjects. The person can get into BPT only by clearing an entrance examination. The option number 6 is BAMS, which is Bachelor of Ayurvedic Medicine Surgery. This is a 5.5 year program. The person needs to have a minimum of 50% marks class 12th with PCB, as well as the person needs to have English as one of the compulsory subjects. There's some marks relaxation which is given over here for this particular course depending upon the quota system. The admission to this particular graduation stream is basically through entrance examination, which might be followed by a GDPI. The seventh is BUMS, which is Bachelor in Unani Medicine and Surgery. This is again a 5.5 year program where the person becomes eligible for this particular program only when the person has secured minimum 50% in his class 12 with PCB. The admission criteria is the person needs to clear the entrance examination. The option number 8 is the person can go for bioinformatics. Bioinformatics is basically a 3 year program. The eligibility criteria is the person needs to have minimum 50% marks in his class 12 with PCB. The admission to this particular program is only through entrance examinations. The option number 9 is genetics, which is again a 3 year program. The eligibility criteria is the person needs to have a 10+2 with PCB. The admission to this particular program is either a direct admission or certain institutes also do conduct entrance examinations. The graduation option number 10 is microbiology, which is a 3 year program. Eligibility criteria is the person needs to have minimum 55% marks in his class 12th with PCB. In some universities, there are direct admission. In some universities and colleges, there are entrance examinations. The option number 11 is Forensic Sciences, which is a 3 year program. The eligibility criteria is the person needs to clear his class 12th with PCB. Admission criteria is basically through admission tests only. Option number 12 is biotechnology. Admission to biotechnology can only happen if a particular person has secured minimum of 55% in his class 12th and has physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics or computers. That means not only PCB, you have to have mathematics as another subject or computers as another subject in order to get into biotechnology. And the admission to this particular course is via entrance examinations only. The option number 13 is Bachelor in Science or BSc. There are multiple disciplines a person can select from. The eligibility criteria for doing BSc is the person needs to have minimum 55% marks in his or her class 12 with PCB. Generally, for BSc, entrance examinations are conducted. In few cases, direct admissions are also possible. Option number 14 is Environmental Science Studies. This is a 3 year program where eligibility is only that the person has to clear his class 12th with PCB. For admissions, there can be direct admissions to some colleges. In some colleges and universities, you also have entrance examinations. And finally, the option number 15 is nursing. This is a 4 year program where eligibility is that the person needs to have cleared his class 12th with PCB. Entrance examinations are generally conducted for nursing. That's all for today's video. I hope I have cleared your doubts regarding that what are the graduation options which are available after you complete your class 12th in PCM or PCB. I'll be coming up with another video for the graduation options for those people who have completed their class 12th in commerce and arts. Please like, share and comment this particular video. Subscribe to our channel if you have not subscribed yet. And also do mention that what are the other topics on which you want to see other videos. We'll meet very soon in the next video of mine. Till then, goodbye.